Hello and welcome again to another edition of Sports Updates Ghana. It's your boy Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, we're going to talk about the NSA, that is the National Sports Authority, and the Ministry of Youth and Sports when they appear before the Public Accounts Committee on Monday. There were a lot of things that happened. One that included the chairman of PAC, that is Honorable James Kluche Abeji, calling for the arrest of the NSA Northern Regional Director, as well as Sam George clashing with Professor Peter Chumesi, all coming up in a brief moment. But before we get into the details of this and more, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it, and let's start off with the main point. Let's hit the hammer on the head of the nail. Well, so back in December, the Accra Sports Stadium was closed down for all sporting activities that had Accra to folk and Great Olympics, as well as Accra Lions moving to facilities outside Accra to play their Ghana Premier League matches. So the Accra Sports Stadium was closed down. It was given to musical concert people to come and use the facility. We saw a gospel show over there. We also saw Stoneboy also performing over there. But the issue was that, is the money enough for the NSA when they charge? But the issue, Sam George posed to the NSA boss is that, is the money they made from this musical concert enough for them to renovate and repair the damages that this event has caused to the stadium? Well, the NSA boss was caught fumbling and all, and can you imagine, he charged 70,000 cedis for Stoneboy to use the facility, and is 70,000 enough for you to repair the damages caused on the pitch? Well, let's find out what the NSA boss had to say when he was quizzed by Honorable Sam George.
The sports area is a multi-purpose.
We are speaking about a specific event. You brought in the specific event.
Please.
I asked you a general question.
There's a question before me. Can I address it?
If you're not answering my question, I will draw you back. I don't need you to take me on the toilet.
Can I address the question before me?
So I'll ask my question again so you are clear. You decided to rent out the stadium for a social event to the Burlington Music Group. They paid 70,000. Is the 70,000 enough to restore the damage that was done to the pitch?
Mr. Chairman, the calculations that we have done with the various events, which have a certain component of it, which we call the pitch insurance cover, is able to restore. It's able to restore. I think if you remember, before we shifted our sporting activities to other stadia, we had made mention of this to all stakeholders. Sporting activities occurring in our stadia, it's not new. This is not the first time Professor Chumesi is granting permission for the usage of the facility for other non-sporting. It's done all the time. Even independence celebration. We did it in the Tamale, we did it in the Cape Coast Stadium, we did it in Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium, we do it.
Well, that is the Professor Peter Chumesi over there answering questions on how he rented out the facilities in December, and even going on to say that political events are being held there and all sorts of things. To Sam George, he went ahead to make some serious allegations about the NSA. In fact, the Kumasi one in particular. Now, Sam George says that the NSA bought a new pickup. Now, when they bought this pickup, they had a particular spot where they've been parking it, but the new boss at Kumasi, NSA boss at Kumasi, comes and says that no, he doesn't want the car to be parked at its rightful place, but he wants it to be parked at a different place where he has designated. Can you imagine, the day they park the car at that particular spot, they rob the car, and to date we can't find the car? Well, Honorable Sam George revealed this during the during the Public Accounts Committee meeting with the NSA. Let's listen to him.
And you know, there's this issue of the vehicle, the NSA vehicle that's outstanding. I mean, just listen to the chronology of events and make your own conclusion. The NSA always parks its vehicles in Kumasi at the Sports Hotel, which is part of the Kumasi Sports Stadium, very close to it. The new Director General comes in. A brand new pickup is bought. He gets to Kumasi with his driver and says, I don't want you to park at the sports hotel. Go and park at a new hotel, a different hotel. The vehicle is parked at that hotel. That very night, there's a robbery at the hotel, and the only thing that's stolen is the pickup. The police are informed, and when the police go to the hotel, that very night, again, was the only night that the hotel turned off its CCTV. Until today, the Director General had taken money to do comprehensive insurance. So, from the NSA. So then they say, okay, then go to the insurer to replace the vehicle. He cannot produce the insurance documents. So, and it's been 3 years.
That is Honorable Sam George giving us details of how an NSA car pickup got missing. And Charlie, this is a serious case. It happened about 3 years ago. Until date, we don't know where the pickup car is. Now, let's talk about the serious aspect that rose up during the Public Accounts Committee's meeting. Now, when you go across the stadium facilities that we have in Accra, Kumasi, and I think Tamale, I've not been to Tamale recently, but I've been to Kumasi and the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, you realize that the walls of these stadiums have been branded with Go TV, and it appears that, it's not that it appears, MultiChoice, who are the owners of Go TV, are the ones who paid for the walls to be branded. And from what I listened to during the park meeting, MultiChoice paid 160,000 cedis each to the Accra Sports Stadium, Babara Sports Stadium, and Tamale Sports Stadium for them to brand the walls. Now, the walls in Accra and Babara have been branded, and I've seen it, but I've not been to Tamale, but I've heard people talk about it, that it is not really in good shape. Now, these monies were paid into the NSA account, but it appears that when it came to the Tamale stadium, the money cannot be found. It seems the money has been spent or squandered. In fact, the money cannot be found. So the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee invited the Northern Regional NSA boss to come to the meeting, but unfortunately he did not attend, and now the money cannot be accounted for. So Honorable James Klucha Abeji called for the arrest of the Northern Regional NSA boss, and this was how it all unfolded during PAC's meeting on Monday.
Look, that office is rotten. I mean, the authority is rotten. Minister, we are directing that the regional director and the accountant at the region should be picked by the police.
Thank you so much.
It should be picked immediately by the police.
Okay. Chairman, thank you. We'll take action.
You are invited to appear before Parliament, a committee of Parliament. You refuse to attend, knowing very well that you have squandered over 160,000 Ghana cedis. And you think that will leave you scot-free? Minister, can you do that? And then let's get feedback.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, action will be taken, and I'll communicate same to you.
So there you have it. Charlie, the NSA, the things are really going on. In fact, Ghana sports is not heading towards the right direction. Football is in a mess. Boxing is in a mess. The people handling our sporting facilities is also in a mess. Everything is in shambles. Now all we have is the upcoming African Games, and we have to do our best to host this properly to ensure that nothing of any disturbance or shenanigans happens. That is what we can do so that we don't disgrace ourselves, because the way things are going, it's not good at all for Ghana sports. But what do you have to say? I always have to bring you out to speed on the latest happenings in sports in Ghana and beyond, and that is my little 2 cents that I've gathered so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and until then, my name is Joseph Adamafiu. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you on the flip side. I'm out.